How's it going, guys? So, welcome back. I'm really happy that you're here with me today. Um, Funny enough, I am back in this heading that I think it's pretty cool. I like it, right? Sometimes we need to just be somewhere else, and it's been nice. So, funny enough, I've recorded a video here before, and I actually came back here and I was just editing the video today. So I kind of saw the setup and I thought was kind of cool being like this, like you guys see me sitting, and I also put the cards on the side so you can see it. Anyway, I thought it could be nice to do more videos like this, you know. I know. I just think it's different. Okay. So today I have another channeled message for you. And I also will use a deck, an oracle deck, like I did the other time. This cable. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Is it? Is it fine? Wait. So I have a crystal angel here. It's really cute. Anyway, so I'm gonna use the same deck I've used before. You guys probably already see me. You've probably like seen this deck before if you follow me. Is a Poesis deck, Oracle deck. I thought it was quite interesting in the last channeled message that I used it, and I think it felt like it flew. Really, it flew. No, like I think the reading, um, just I don't know, was just flowing. I think was a nice reading actually. I was just editing, and actually, it is a it was a really cool message. Was the feminine energy in under construction. It was really cool. So, the message that I have for you today, guys, is that this reading is timeless. So whenever it's getting to you, probably there's something here for you today. Okay, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, so the message for today is there is something in your life right now that perhaps you've been having this feeling that is wrong, or you're getting a sign that is wrong. You've, I don't know, it is like, I'll give you an example, okay? But it can be anything. I'm not getting any specific energy because I feel that it can be even like different things in your life right now. It doesn't have to be only one thing. Okay, so I'll give you an example. Just see if it makes sense for you. So, for example, let's say you have a car, okay, and then you're driving, and the light about the tire lights up. That means that probably like the tire is like needs inflating. Okay, so then you say, oh, okay, it's a warning, right? Because the light is on, so it means that you need to do something about it because there's something wrong or something that needs fixing or something that you need to do something about it, right? Okay, so then you you decide to stop for a little bit to check the tires because, the light's on, so you need to inflate it. Okay, then you stop, you park, and then you pull over, and then you check the tires, but all the tires are fine. They don't really need inflating, So, okay, so then you press again, like the button or whatever you need to press, like to the light come out, right? Because they're like, okay, so all the tires are fine. They don't need inflating, and they're not overflating either. So there is nothing actually to do here. But why is this light on? Why did it light? Why did it light up? So kind of like that. That something is showing as wrong for you, but there's nothing actually wrong with it. But it's more like an external energy, is more like an external um, information that is coming to you saying that is wrong, but it doesn't have to be wrong. Okay, I think this message today is gonna be really, I'm not gonna say intense, but I think it's going to be a little bit, can be confusing because you need to really understand what we're talking here about. So if you're like just don't get what I'm saying right now, probably this message is not for you, okay? Because if this message is for you, you're gonna get what I mean. Right? There is something in your life that on the outside, like maybe people are saying that is wrong, or seeing someone like somewhere that is wrong, or you've believed in your entire life something was wrong, okay? But it's not. Whew. Okay. So, yes. Okay, so let's start like getting a few cards so we can keep going with this message because, oh my. Okay, we already got two cards. That's so interesting, guys, because we got listen and we got wisdom. So I think like right now, I feel that some people, I like this. I feel that some people are having some experiences. It could be related to Akashic records, for example, or getting wisdom from your ancestors, from people who came before you. Or perhaps you're remembering some of this wisdom. And this is so cool. And you are learning to listen to this wisdom. So that's why it may feel like it's like it has this tricky energy that, maybe something is showing up as wrong, but deep down, it's not kind of feeling because you know more than it's being shown to you like right now. It's like it's way deeper than that. It's not just like, oh, okay, yeah, there's this light on, and then I need to do all this stuff to fix it or to make it right. But it's not because you know way more. Like, you know deeper layers of that, of this, of what's coming into your reality right now that you actually don't even need a light to tell you what is wrong or not. My back started get really itchy right now. Really, really itchy. Okay. So this is really cool. I feel like there are people, they are, you may be accessing some Akashic Records, and this is really cool. Um, I've had some experiences myself, and it takes some time, right, to actually you get used to channeling messages to actually having this experience, right? And then we got the card heal. So I feel like you've been healing so much that you've been healing so many things in yourself that you're opening up for more. You are expanding, I feel like if you feel called to energy, the feminine energy, the video that I actually recorded here the last time, it was about that, the feminine energy in construction. And it was a lot about feeling that people were scared of the expansion. And here the feeling that I'm getting is that you fucking accepted the expansion, like I'm getting like a game reference. When okay, so I don't recall the right name, but when there's a game and then there's a game extension, I don't remember how to call it. How is it called? But anyway, if anyone like to comment right now, right? There's this package that you can buy because then you can add more to the game that you're already playing. And I feel like you accepted, you actually said, okay, I am fucking ready for this and I'll just do it. So I feel like now you're having some experiences in your life that the game that you're already playing, right, that you already knew, but now there's some more surprises, some more interesting things happening, and then you are learning what to do with that. And you're also maybe you're being able to see now how much you have healed, right? If you look back 1 year ago, I'm really like having this vision right now. Like just look back 1 year ago, who you were and who you are today, you know, even like the energy, like I can feel your energy, like how different it is right now. I'm getting like a really victim energy from last year, an energy that is saw problem and everything, that was complaining a lot. It was like a really like naggy energy, right? And now like it's such like a beautiful energy now. It's such like a calm energy. It's such a good energy to be with, you know, and to be around. And even though like I can feel your energy from last year, I it feels like it doesn't affect you anymore because like I'm good. Like I feel your energy from last year, but like it didn't change my energy right now. So I think that's healing, guys. I'm so fucking proud of you because that is healing. That you are. I'm even getting a little bit emotional right now because you are forgiving yourself, and you got to a point that you understand that you had to be the person to become the person that you are right now. And Now you see healing as something that is just part of your life. Is not a task anymore. It's not something for you to check on your list. You know, it is something that now you understand that it just happens. You don't have to. I feel like now you understand that you are healing all the time. You know, even though you're not like focused on like shadow work or even doing yoga or sound bath or Reiki or anything that you would you would do in the past is specific to heal, right? Because I think you needed that in the past. You needed like something to show to yourself that you were doing something about it, that you were, no, I'm here on a daily basis or weekly basis, doing this to heal. And I feel that now you don't have to have those things because now you already feel that the healing it's happening every fucking second in your life because you you are being yourself, you are being present. So because of that, the healing is just happening all the time. And then I feel that perhaps you're really into energy too. So perhaps you can also, my back is so itchy, guys. I know I'm sitting this fur thing though. Yeah, right. But I know. Make my back itchy. I don't know. Anyway, so that's the feeling that you also can feel, perhaps you can feel energy in your body. So that's cool. I like it. And but I feel like you've done so much healing that now you got to a point that you're really you really understand that of course you need to sometimes stop and do specific things, right? But you also understand that the healing is happening all the fucking time. Oh, we got illuminate. This is a cool card. Really cool card. Oh, this is so cool, guys. I think, please tell me. I think some of you are are thinking about to start working with this, like being a light worker. So, oh my God, this is so cool. So, this is really cool because I'm gonna share here something about me. But I've been thinking to get to like record more videos, saying a little bit more how I started my healing process and that kind of stuff, right? And I feel like this moment is now. And it is so funny because what I'm gonna tell you right now. I watched another tarot reader say the same thing, and I'm truly even getting like emotional. Is like, and for me, guys, when this happens, is usually when I'm receiving channeling message and I truly feel the energy. So sometimes I get really emotional because it's such unique energy and there's so much truth to it that is not something that I can stop doing it, right? It's just like happens. Anyway, so here's the thing. So when I started to learn tarot, I I was watching a lot of tarot readers, right? Because I was like, well, and I was totally new to tarot. I literally started to, my first contact with tarot was in January 2025 that I went to get a reading. And then in February 2025, I decided to buy myself my own deck. I gave it, so my birthday is in February. So I'm Aquarius. So I decided to gift myself a tarot deck. And so then I started to learn about it. I also started to watch videos, right, of tarot readers. And well, I would like to set out here for one of the tarot readers that I started watching it and learned a lot about it. I love her readings. I'm gonna definitely like um how do you say mention her in the captions. And anyway, it's Kelly, and I think it's Empress 333 on YouTube. I don't know. I need to check, guys, but I'll definitely mention her here, okay, in the captions. So anyway, I've started to watch her to learn tarot. It was actually funny because when I started to watch it, it was for that, to learn tarot. Okay, to be quite honest, I never had this. Like I said, tarot was new to me, so I never had this thing about like watching tarot to actually get information or guidance for me. Anyway, so I started to watch her. I love her readings. I love her style. It's funny because her readings is like sometimes 1 hour, an hour and a half, and I will watch all of them, you know. Um, but I really enjoy her readings. And it was funny because then her readings also is kind of started to resonate with me a little bit. I was like, that's interesting. And I don't remember if it was like February or March. I was watching her readings, and then she kept saying about the purpose that she was feeling that someone that was watching was like learning tarot, and this person needed to actually start perhaps reading for other people and that kind of stuff, or perhaps start working with it and like posting and blah blah blah, you know. And it was so funny, guys, because like I said, her readings started like to resonate with me, and it was so funny because I've watched it like, you know, in a, I don't know, like let's say 1 month videos, like every like single video, basically like she would say that. I swear to you, it was just like insane. I was like, okay, I'll just do it. I just fucking do it. And then I started to read tarot for my roommates and for my friends because I was like, I don't feel really comfortable on social media yet. I didn't feel comfortable on social media. And because then there's so many things that is deeper. But anyway, but I didn't go on social media, but I started like to read it with from my friends and like other stuff. It was fun and I really liked it. And people actually started to like it too. And I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. Um, and then of course, I kept watching her videos, and I remember like, um, then she started saying specifically about like social media. So funny. And I was like, okay, I'll do social media then. And then was when I started like to post videos on here and on Instagram. So anyway, so I like to shout out to her because probably I don't know, maybe if it wasn't her, I wouldn't be here today doing this. That is something that, to be quite honest, I love now. And you can love it too because with the Illuminate card, I have this feeling because the Illuminate card is literally like a lamp. Well, I put it here, but it is like this lamp and it's someone's head, like you illuminating others people's path. This is so cool, and I'm really happy that I followed the call. I'm getting emotional again. I followed the call to be here. I listen, and I followed the call to be here today because, um, again, it's not about how many people watches this or I don't know. It's just like about you're doing something that you truly love, that you truly feel like it's part of your purpose, and listening to Kelly, watching her videos, and being here today, being able to share the same message that if you are feeling that you want to learn tarot or Reiki or whatever you're feeling called to, go for it, because you can help other people, you can illuminate others people's path. And this is beautiful, guys. Okay. And so I'm really proud of myself right now, and I'm really happy. I'm really happy to be someone who's telling you this. So please listen. And you don't have to start with anything big, you know. You can do like small things. Like I did. I started like reading for friends, then I started like to recording like small videos just like with one message or other. And then I started like to practice myself. Like I like camera, guys. I like the cameras. So so for me it was nice, and I used to like do this, but now with tarot, I think like for me was the challenge to to actually show up as myself, as my true self, because I think in the past, like on social media and stuff, I wasn't showing up as myself. I was just like wearing masks, right? I would do a lot of content of makeup, skincare, and workouts and that kind of stuff. And that's part of me too, right? Don't get me wrong, that is part of me, but that's not just me. And like being here sharing this is way deeper than just sharing like a photo at the gym, right? So, this is the first video that I get this emotional. Like, so I it is really meant I am really meant to be here where I am. You are meant to be watching this video here too. And I think if you are feeling called to that you should. You fucking should. Okay, go illuminate others people's path. And one of the things that I'm getting here too, that perhaps now you've been feeling that you've been attracting some type of people. I'll say that's like type of people. Okay, but I don't like saying that though. Um, Perhaps you've been attracting people with with certain behavior. Let's say it like this. And you've been you don't understand why that's happening because you've been working on yourself, right? But let me tell you something. Like this card, right? It is a lamp, and there's like this small mosquitoes around the lamp because it's usually what happens, right? When there's light, there are mosquitoes around because the mosquitoes they want the light, right? They go to the light. So you need to understand. I think that's the thing too. That perhaps because you're not really sharing your your gifts, perhaps that bothers you because perhaps if you were sharing if you're sharing your gifts, those mosquitoes wouldn't bother you so much because then you would realize that they're coming to you because they see you as a light, you know, as like something that illuminates the room, and you can be someone who guides them. I love this because I just feel like, oh my God, this is my time to recruit people. Ah, so cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm so happy I'm gonna see. So, yes, guys, come to the light side of the force. But yes, this is beautiful, guys. So, um, perhaps that's one of the things too that you're getting that you're is like it's kind of wrong, but it's nothing wrong that like those people are coming to. It's just like they will, of course, you need to protect your energy, that kind of stuff. Because there are people who wants to drain our energy, but then you need to find a way that to protect yourself and actually to be able to guide them to where they belong, you know, very in a very kind way, you know. um, or not, because some people they don't get kindness. So anyway, but yeah, this is beautiful, guys. I've talked so much about this, right? But I feel like if you've been called to, even if it's like I know just something small. You don't have to do everything like now, or I know, just pick something that you want to do that it's one steps towards that and start doing it. Oh my God, this is beautiful. I am excited for you. Please, if you're starting like a channel or whatever, Instagram, send me, okay, and I'll follow you. Yes. Um, because it's so cool. And it's fine. It's funny because in the too many cards in the car, right? Like the person is so peaceful. So I feel like you just need to learn how to be peaceful with your light, because you're a light being. Like it is what it is, right? There are things we cannot change, and you worked really hard to be where you are right now, and you're not gonna turn off your light so the mosquitoes won't come, you know? You know. We got birth and we got home. So I think like you're in a season where you are birthing something. Oh, it can be your life purpose. It can be, it could be, oh, my knees hurts. Okay. It could be that you're birthing something like, your life purpose, your social media, your like creating content or whatever it is. I'm just saying that because it is what I did, but it don't have to. Like, I think also you need to try different things to see what works for you, right? But you need to try. Um, and home, I think you've finally, I'm gonna say this. You're finally feeling like home to yourself. And these cards are really interesting because when we see the card birth, there are things growing from someone's belly, right? Like some leaves, and there are birds, and there are fruits. And in the home card, there's like plants, right? And you're inside this home with plants. And I don't know, it just feels like you're learning how to grow this feeling of home, that you are your own home, you know? And I feel like you are giving birth. So funny because yesterday, no, the last few days I've been getting um a channel blah, 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 Jesus, a channel message about someone getting pregnant. Um, I was going to tell my friends, but I thought they would freak out. But I don't know. So maybe you are thinking about getting pregnant, or it is something that ugh, it is something that you actually want now, because perhaps in the past you didn't want to have kids, or it wasn't something that called you, to be a mom. And perhaps now it is being, you're feeling that it is something that you want to give birth. That's beautiful too, because I think that giving birth is, I am not a mother, but now I see how divine it is to give birth, even though I haven't, but how divine it is to create another life, right? If you kind of think about it, it's even sometimes like gives this feeling that is something from a different world, someone who can grow a life inside your own body. Did you stop to actually think about that? That you can create a life inside your own body. It's fucking insane, guys. It's like, it's divine, you know? So, anyway, so yeah, so maybe someone is thinking about that. Um, Perhaps you also started like to work on it already. Wow. But yeah, but I'm giving these two energies are really, really interesting. And perhaps you also want to have this home feeling with someone else, or give someone else this home feeling, like to your children, and create a home, like build a home. This is really cool. Well, guys, I'm gonna get a last message for you. And because I don't know, I think this, I don't know, I just feel called that we just need one last message for this video. With, um, oh, okay. I am getting here that perhaps you've had this some different thoughts about having children, and now you're just understanding that they it doesn't have to be how it was taught to you, how you see out like outside, or how hmm then it comes to the main message, right? That perhaps like I'm getting, yes, I'm really getting this feeling now that perhaps you saw that having children was something wrong for you, and and your healing journey was meant to show you that you are meant to have children. Of course, you don't have to. It's an option. But I think that your healing journey, it's healing this wound, right? That perhaps you thought that having children was not like a good thing. And that's quite interesting because I feel that a lot of women today, they don't want to have children, but they don't understand where this feeling comes from, right? Because thinking in a more, of course, traditional society, it's of course we have that thing that you need to work in a really awesome job, you need to get married with the awesome guy, and then have children. Of course, if you don't want to, you don't have to. But I think you are healing the wound that perhaps you've said to today that you didn't want to have children, but now you understand where this comes from. It's not just because, oh, you're being like delusional or just because you're going against a society, but it's fine. But your healing journey showed to you where this thought pattern came from. And I feel like now you're making peace with it, with the with having children, with giving birth. I don't think you feel the same about it anymore. I think I had a card before, didn't I? Shoot. I thought I already got a card. Anyway, let me see. Um, but yeah, but there's this feeling that you're making peace with it, you know. And even though I feel like you were really certain about it in the past, about not having children, you you're okay. Like now you understand how divine it is to have children and where this wound came from. So I think like now you are in a place where you can actually choose, and funny enough, we got the choice and so cards. So I feel like now you are in a point that you don't have past wounds interfering in your decision right now, right? That you actually can choose this for yourself, for you, for who you are today, and not based on past wounds. This is so beautiful, guys. And I feel like now and of course, we're talking about children right now, but I think like this is for many other things in your life that now you can choose from your soul, from your true soul, and not from past wounds. And this is fucking beautiful. And I feel like you are creating so many new opportunities and new paths for you right now because of that. And let me tell you something. Um, Even if you decide not having children, but if you do, you already know now. And I'm telling you, um, everything that you healed, you're not gonna pass that to your children. You know, you've done so much work. You've you fucking did it. Can can you fucking get it? You know, like I was saying, look at yourself like last year. Okay, 1 year ago. Come on, it's like visible the difference. So let me tell you something. If you decide to have children, you're not passing all the wounds that you've healed to your children. So that's also the thing. You are creating a new path for raising children because now you can choose from a healed side, from someone who you are now and not based on past wounds. This I love this. I love this phrase, choosing from who you are now and not from your past ones. I just fucking love this. And yes, that makes the entire difference. And that's why I think you're creating new paths and new opportunities now because now you are able to do things in your healed version. Of course, we're never 100% healed, but the amount of healing that you've done, probably like you broke so many foundations. You probably had so many tower moments, you know, that you know you've put down a Hogwarts castle kind of thing, and now you're building like a Hogwarts 3 times bigger and improved, So yeah, this is beautiful, guys. I love this energy for you, and I love that there are new paths coming your way right now. Actually, you are creating new paths, right? Because we create our own lives. So you are creating all these new paths for you. And remember, if it's getting to you, it's because you deserve it. I have this feeling that there are really good stuff happening for you really soon. And I'm sure will come in other messages in the future. But yes, I think like you're actually choosing from your soul now. And this is beautiful. And not from you're choosing from your soul and not from past wounds. I love that. I do. I love that. Okay. So I'll leave it here. I well anyway, please let me know anything you like, any comments or DM me, whatever you prefer. I would like if you would like to share anything, feel free. I'll be here to listen. Okay, so anyway, guys, this is the message for you today. I hope you enjoy your day, and I see you the next one. Bye bye.